Now, brought to you courtesy of BNC Ministries, we bring you 5 Minutes in the Word with evangelist and pastor Jerry James.
Well, good morning. Brother Jerry James here with you, live on this Thursday morning. I would like to report to you today. I went to the foot doctor yesterday and gave me a clean bill of health. My toe is completely healed. I can go back to wearing regular shoes now. So it's a tremendous blessing what God has done. It's been almost a year, 11 months of wearing Darko boots, Defender boots, going and having calluses cut off of my toe and had surgery on it. But I'm thankful that through all of that, God has been faithful. Amen. God's been faithful, and I'm thankful for that. And I want to bring to you this morning a couple or 3 prayer requests to help, if you would help us to remember to pray. Sonia Lay, up on the other side of Knoxville, please pray for her husband Steve, and their family, some of the things that she's going through right now. And I hope you would remember to pray for her, Sonia Lay. Her husband is Steve. Pray for Ruth Littleton, my mother-in-law. She's having to do some of the hardest things in her life for her, the physical therapy. She has Parkinson's. She had a stroke a week or two, it was several weeks ago now, and she's doing well from that. But just remember Ruth Littleton in prayer, if you will, that God will help her through the physical therapy, will help her through what she's dealing with, and also to help her with her mind. These things weigh heavily on you. Her sweetheart of 65 years has been gone for 2 years now, and she misses him terribly. So if you would, please pray for them. And also that 9 o'clock this morning, there'll be a sip of water with Brother Mike Robinson. If you can, tune into that. And tonight, Lord willing, we'll have a Thursday night church service live from right here at my house at 8 o'clock p.m. And one more prayer request, and then I'll get into the lesson. But remember the family of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. So he was assassinated yesterday. Brother Mike Robinson, good to see you this morning. He'll be with us at 9 with a sip of water. But remember Charlie Kirk's family, his wife Erica, they had 2 children, 2 small children. And his life was cut short yesterday at the University of Utah. So please pray for his family, if you would. We're going to look at Jude, verse 8 and 9. Jude, verse 8 and 9 says, likewise also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignitaries. And verse number 9 says, yet Michael the archangel, when contending with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses, durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, the Lord rebuke thee. Now, I want to tell you what Matthew Henry said about the filthy dreamers of verse number 8. He said, sin is filthiness. It renders men odious and vile in the sight of the most holy God. It makes them vile in their own eyes, and in a while they become vile in the eyes of all about them. These filthy dreamers dream themselves into a fool's paradise on earth and into a real hell at last. Let their character, course, and end be our seasonable and sufficient warning. Like sins will produce like punishments and miseries. Now, the Bible tells us in Galatians 6, be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatsoever you sow, that shall you also reap. And in the things of the Old Testament are written for our admonition and examples that we might not make the same mistakes that they did. You know, wisdom and experience are 2 of the greatest teachers in the world. And Brother Mike mentioned to me the other day that the best of those 2 is wisdom. And I have to agree that experience does teach you a lesson, but it's a hard lesson. But wisdom, if you would show wisdom of the experience of others and use that wisdom to allow you to keep from making those same mistakes, is far better, far better than all the other experiences around. Brother Jim, good to see you up this morning. But I want to look at 2 Peter chapter 2, verse number 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. Those that after should live ungodly. Now, he's talking here about Sodom and Gomorrah, and I mentioned that yesterday in the verses preceding, verse 6 and 7, about the angels that left their first estate. Sodom and Gomorrah was not just destroyed because of the sin of homosexuality or sexual sin. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed because of idleness, lack of bread, and abundance of pleasure. We need to be sure that what we're doing, we make sure that it is God's will, God's direction, and God's divine order in what we do. That's the only way we can stay safe and in His arms and in His direction and in His will, to make sure that we're doing what God has called us to do. Make sure that we keep our minds and hearts centered on Jesus Christ. That's the only way. We love you. I hope and pray you have a good day today. Join with Brother Mike at 9 o'clock, and if you can tonight at 8, join with us for the Thursday night church service. We love you. God bless you, and hope you have a good day.
That wraps up today's broadcast. From all of us here at BNC Ministries, thank you for spending this time with us. We're honored to be part of your day. If you've been encouraged, challenged, or simply want to learn more, be sure to visit us at any time at bncministries.com. You'll find more resources, messages, and updates to help you grow in faith. We also would love hearing from you. If you have questions, thoughts, or prayer requests, just send us an email at bncministries2020@gmail.com. We'd be glad to connect. Until next time, keep walking in faith, stay encouraged, and remember, you're never alone. God bless.